Right, lads, we have a question on quadratic inequalities. So here it is, a bit of a shape problem. Given that the area of the triangle is larger than the rectangle, find the range of values of x. So here we go. We've got this triangle here. I've given you both the sides. I'll put in a right angle here as well. There we go. There you go. So that's right angled. And then we've got this rectangle here. And what we're told is that the area of the triangle is larger than the rectangle. You got to use that, set up some inequality, and see how we go. Good luck. I'll catch you in a few seconds. Right, it is answer time. Let's get cracking then. So, first thing I would have done is work out the area of the rectangle and the area of the triangle, right? So let's get expressions for those. Now the area of the rectangle, all we need to do is 3 and then multiply that through this bracket here. So area equals, and that's going to be 15x plus 6. So you've got that. Now let's get the area of the triangle. So area equals, that would be 3x minus 1 and multiply that by 2x plus 4. That's base times height. But remember, after you do that, you'll need to divide it by 2. So the area of this is equal to, and on the top, let's do some expansion. Any method you like, right? So you're going to have 6x squared plus 12x, take away 2x, and then take away 4 on the end. And that's all over 2. Let's neaten this up a little bit. So we'll have, that is 6x squared, and then plus 10x's minus 4 all over 2. All of those numbers divide by 2 very, very nicely, in fact. So then we can just make that 3x squared plus 5x, and then minus 2. Okay, perfect. That's great. Now, this is the triangle over here, so I'll put a triangle next to that, and this one is the rectangle. We were told that the triangle is larger than the rectangle, so it's bigger than, okay? So what we can now say is, well, 3x squared plus 5x minus 2 is greater than 15x plus 6. What is this? This is a quadratic inequality. We need to bring everything to one side. So I'm going to take everything over to the left-hand side. So we'll have 3x squared, and that's going to be minus 10x, and then minus 8 is greater than 0, if you bring that all over. Next thing we'll need to do is try and factorize it. So again, lots of different methods to factorize. If you do not know how to factorize, make sure you check out my video on factorizing. So factorizing this, we'll have 3x in here, x in here. Couple calculations. What we've got here, 4 and 2. I think that's 4 and that's 2. 4 and 2, this is going to be minus. This is going to be plus. There it is. That's all factorized. Now, once you have factorized, right, what do? Well, these tell you where the roots of this equation are, right? So we've got 4 here and then minus 2/3. So what do? Well, you take this, you make a sketch of the quadratic that this represents. Here it is. Here's the quadratic over here. And we've got minus 2/3 on this side. And then we've got 4 all the way across here, right? This is a positive quadratic. And what are we looking for? Well, we're looking for where this quadratic is greater than 0. So let me just do some shading. Greater than 0 is everything above, right? So this region up here, all of this stuff. Now you can see that the lines above there is obviously this part here and this part here, right? So what we need to do is describe what's going on with the x values as the line goes off in this direction and as the line goes off in that direction there, okay? So what's happening to the x values here? Well, x is getting greater than 4. So we've got that part. The other part on this side, well, x is going to be less than minus 2/3. There we go. Now, if you think about it again, I mean, this here is going to be, it's a shape question. I don't think both of these ranges are strictly going to apply. It's really going to be this that we're looking out for, right? Because if you have a look at your sides here, 5 lots of x plus 2 is supposed to be the length of this side, right? And if you used a minus number for x, so maybe anything less than that, that's going to be, let's pick a number, say minus 5. If you use that in here, then this side is going to be negative, which isn't really going to work, right? So the range of values that would suit this is going to be that one there. So x is bigger than 4, and I'd leave it like that. So hopefully you have solved that problem in the same way that I have there. If you have not, then I hope you now know how to solve it, right? It's a bit of a big problem, and quadratic inequalities are quite common. So I'll be putting out more of these questions for you to practice, and I'll catch you again very soon in another video.